A couple of weeks ago when Pastor Steve spoke about the feeding of the 5,000 from Matthew 14. Raise your hand if you don't remember the message. You might have been here, so raise your hand regardless. Okay, so he spoke about the feeding of the 5,000. Now, what is the key of that? The key of that is that Jesus says to the disciples, go and see what you have. And they're like, we have nothing. We have no money. We have no food. We're hungry. You're irritable. And you're preaching way too long, Jesus. Land the plane. He's like, no, go see what you have. And they show up and they see a young lad and he has a meal, doesn't he? Because his mom is an overachiever. He's like, Mom sent that little kid, don't go out hungry. That rabbi talks a long while, babe. You're going to need something. Take some lunch with you. So he's there and he's got his lunch and he's about to tuck into his lunch. He's about to tear into it. And all of a sudden, these big burly dudes show up and go, give me your lunch. And it's like, it's my lunch. And they're like, the man needs it. Okay, so long story short, long story longer, here we go. All of a sudden, Jesus multiplies it. What is the difference? Both young, Matthew 19, Matthew 14, both go on to have stories told of them. One experienced sadness because the hand was closed. One experienced joy because his hand and his lunchbox was open. Friends, I want to tell you, open hands can always receive more. Open hands can always give more. Some of you might say right now, no, I'm not going to open up my hand. I'm not going to open up my hand because I don't want to lose what it is that I have gained. Let's be very personal now. If you're unwilling to open your hand, you might retain what you have already gained, but you will not receive all that God has planned for you to step into. You might not lose what you've got, but you will not gain all that God has got for you.